Hi everyone, we are out in Bertram, Texas, very close to Liberty Hill here in Central Texas near Austin. And this is a beautiful acreage property here, multiple structures. We've got a tank, a pond that is stocked, and we will take a look at that. We've got a main house, a guest house, a shop. We've got a chicken coop, a rabbit house, a lot going on here. Beautiful acreage, and I'm going to show it all to you. Some nice views off to one side and also off the back. And I'm Seth Capel, your Big Lot Texas realtor, and I want to thank Shawn High for inviting us to tour today. Such a neat property to be so close in. You're really close in. I mean, we're close, not far from Leander, not far to Lake Travis. And if you haven't been to the town of Bertram, it is a small town, but it's super cute, and there's some good restaurants and some good nightlife there. If you haven't been to the Standard on Vaughn, check that out. There's also a nice live music theater place. Trying to remember what it's called. But in any case, it's not, I don't think it's the Palace. I forget what it's called. But it's a neat place. I haven't actually had the opportunity to go there yet, but I know it's very popular. But the Standard on Vaughn restaurant I've been to many times. Check that out. In any case, we're here to see this property. So this is a working property. He has goats. He used to have hundreds of goats, I believe. He's now got that number down since he's getting ready to move. But he's got the goats, he's got plenty of chickens. So he used to have hundreds of chickens. So now that's also down. So you could have chickens, you could have goats, you can have the rabbits. The only restriction on this property from discussing with the owner is no mobile homes. So should be site built, but outside of that, pretty relaxed on what you could do out here. So I want to come down. Oh, we have some nice hawks above us. You can see just how pretty this is. Let me go a little further down. So as I mentioned, and I'm sure you know, we had a lot of rain this past month, July 4th. And this definitely swelled up pretty high. I believe it went over the dam. But nothing near the house. But I just wanted to show you that water right here, show you more of the land, and then we'll get inside the house, the guest house, the chicken coop. We'll take a look at that. There's also a nice shop. And I'll give you all the stats as we get inside. It's hard for me to see. The sun is pretty bright still, although it's I don't know, 6 or 7 p.m. right now. So it's starting to cool down, thankfully. If you're here in Texas, you know, I think the hardest part of our day is somewhere around maybe 4 or 5 p.m. It's odd compared to some other places where that might normally be 12 or 1, maybe 2 p.m. So also, if you don't like paying for electric bills, check this out. So he hasn't paid an electric bill in years. So that's pretty sweet. And this is the other side of the tank here. Pretty out here. Now keep in mind, you're about, I would say, less than 10 minutes to the town of Bertram. And maybe that means you're 20 minutes to Liberty Hill. Maybe less, depending which road you take. But certainly convenient location. If you're looking for acreage, but you don't want to be an hour and a half away from everything, this could be a good option. It's also priced really well, given that you have really nice size acreage. I think it's over 22, 23 acres about. I'll double check that. And then you've got all these structures. So let's do it this way. Let's check out the chicken coop and the rabbit house. We'll move over, pan to our left, we'll go to the shop, we'll go over to the main house and then the guest house. There's propane tank on the property, so you've got, you know, propane gas cooking inside. And he would process a lot of his own food. So the kitchen's set up, you know, very, very practical property, very practical home. And there's a pan in front here so you could see. Actually, that's the owner right there with his beautiful dogs. And remember I said there was a nice view off to one side. You can see it out here. I think you'll see it better when we get on the porch because I think these trees are blocking some of it. The goats really help keep the property up. They keep the trees up. And of course they love eating the grass, pretty much eat anything they get their teeth into. So, any case, let's check this out. We've got the chicken run. Hello, ladies. Yeah, some nice big chickens, nice big hens. All right, let's take a look at the coop, which is over here. So if you're looking for a property where you can homestead, you can grow your food, he's got a well on the property, which I'll show you, 2,500 gallon tank. So you've got plenty of water. This is a little chicken area in the coop right here. So you know, you've got areas he's got water going to a certain area of the property from the well, where if you wanted to build a winery or a vineyard or something, you know, you've got that option. Kind of hard to see in here, I think, but that is the duck house. Not the duck house, the rabbit house. Forgive me. We just had a property with a duck house. So that was a really beautiful property as well. So we'll walk around, get in the shop, the main house, and then I'll show you the views off the back and the guest house. I think this could be a great main house if somebody wants to live in Homestead. You know, you don't have to pay for electric. You've got the solar, you've got a well, you can grow food, you can obviously have animals. But it could also be a wonderful weekend place, I think. You know, come out here, enjoy the outdoors, come out from, you know, maybe you're coming from the city. You want to spend some time with the family outdoors. Why not come out here? Enjoy this on the weekends. Get the kids off the devices. That's so hard to do nowadays. Ask me how I know. I like this covered area there. You got multiple covered areas for your vehicles. Get inside the shop here. And on everything, I could get you the dimensions. I think the main house plus the guest house, if I'm not mistaken, together, the square footage is pretty high. It's something like over 4,000 or even 4,800 square feet between the two. You can see here, it's a very usable shop being used. All right. You got a big roll-up door here. Some storage above. I'll show you the well and tank right here. Okay, there's the well tank. I'm not sure exactly where the well itself is, if it's right here or if it's further up. In any case, we'll keep going. So by the way, we are not near the back of the property. Walk out here real quick, show you a little bit where the back is. Beautiful trees. And you can see how the land pretty gently slopes down different parts. And then you'll see from when I come out the other side, there's a really nice view out the back. You could see all the way over to Liberty Hill. He said when they were doing fireworks in Liberty Hill, he could see them, you know, around, I guess, the 4th or whenever they, you know, all the different times you all do fireworks. And so here you got a metal structure here. This one was completed about 2013. The guest house was about 2010. And you got a long driveway in, plenty of property in front. As you can see here, wanted to show you these views if you can see that way. Pretty nice view that way. And I'll just walk down here and we'll get inside. Yeah, so I would say it's not like each of these properties definitely could be improved. And, you know, everyone's got a different idea of how they want their house to be completely finished. But you can see right here, that covered area is nice on the guest house, but the ground could be finished out better. So it's kind of just rocky, natural there. But look at the size of these trees, big trees. And if you look over those cedar, really nice views there. If you can't see it, don't worry. We're gonna get up with the drone in a few minutes. But let's get inside the main house and then head over to the guest. But I would think about what changes you would make, whether that's changes to maybe the layout or changes to the finishes. But to be able to start with a property that has the acreage you want, this one's about 22, 23 acres. And then, yeah, you got the Texas doors. So that's nice. But you already obviously have all your utilities. Not only do you have utilities set up, you don't have to pay for electric. So down this way, you have a nice office. You come in the middle of the space, you have a living space or dining room here, and then another living room in front. And we'll get into the kitchen right here. So pretty big kitchen space. You see that big refrigerator, cooktop here with 5 burners. Remember, there's a propane tank. I don't think I showed you the tank, but I did see it. It's there. You have one sink here with views out to the front of the property, and then another sink over here. So you got the sink, the cooktop right there, space here for another appliance. It actually does freeze drying, but you may prefer a wine fridge or something there. Let's take a look at this pantry. Lots of storage in this house. So this is the pantry. Okay, shelves go up. And I'll pan slowly here, trying to slow down my pans. You got the slate tile floor. There is a bathroom right here with a shower. It's like a kind of a 3/4 bath, or, you know, it might be a full bath, but there's a shower right here. More slate tile. All right. And I want to get you out into the dining room and family room. So let's come this way. You got the entry there, and this is right in the center of the home. The dining room space. But if you don't need this big space for dining, you know, I'd probably make it another living room. You know, it's just, you know, it's really whatever you want. Obviously, you know, you could design this to be a living room, dining room, movie room. But there is a movie room, which I'll show you in a minute. This, I would say, is the main living space, but also could be something else. You could maybe carve this into a another bedroom if you wanted. Nice windows off the back. Pretty big space. Okay, and so while we're here, let me show you this room. It's currently the exercise room, but it was set up as a movie room, a media room. We've had some good exercise rooms recently on the channel. Let me pan back here just so you can see the size of the room. There is a closet here. You can see the size of that closet. Let's get into the master bedroom suite right here. Let's get the master. I love how the tile goes throughout the home. You're not dealing with carpet or anything like that. This is a really big room. Let me know if y'all want the dimensions. But you can see here how much space is in front of the bed. Come over here to the master bath. You've got the jetted tub. Double sink vanity. I'll peek in the tub again. Make sure you saw inside there. Nice window. You actually have 2 commode rooms there. Don't necessarily need to look in that. And we have 2 walk-in closets. We have one here and this way. And then there is another closet here. Right, so you got 2 walk-in closets, and take a look at this massive shower. Double shower heads and just all that slate tile, very big. I want to point one thing out. If you want a massive walk-in closet, rather than those 2 more modest size, but you still have 2 closets. I mean, you could go to town and turn this into an insane walk-in closet if you chose that. So it could be another bedroom, could be another office. You know, the world is your oyster, right? So we'll take a look in here at the office. This door would be closed, so you could lock this, close it out. But this is being used as an office right at the front of the house. Pretty big space, actually. You can see here. All right, so we've seen the right side of the home, and we're back towards the front where the kitchen is. There's a nice closet there. And this is that dining room space again, okay? So you saw that family room. Let's go through it. There's bedrooms on this left side. So we've got an empty bedroom here. Again, the nice floors. And a walk-in closet. Another closet here. I could see this being used as additional pantry space, but it's just another closet because the kitchen is right there. So if you wanted more pantry than what you saw, that could certainly serve for that purpose. Another bedroom that's being used as a workspace right now. A really, really cool workspace. Making airplanes. So someone's having more fun than I am. That's not true. I really love making videos, but making airplanes, that's a whole other level. So, okay, so we have the laundry room here that has a door out, which we're gonna peek out there. There is a closet and a shower. So, you know, y'all who follow my channel know I talk about this a lot. When you have a property with acreage, it's good to have an extra shower that you don't have to go through the whole house and, you know, make everything dirty. You can, you know, shower right there, throw your clothes right in the wash, and then you're good to go. Come on into the main clean house, not bringing your stuff through, but that's up to y'all. There's another shower right here, another bath right here. So there's plenty of bathrooms in this house. you've got the one in the master, and then you had three other showers. I think 2 other bathrooms, if I'm not mistaken. But this is that space. Let me take you and show you the property out back. And I think I covered everything here. So let's get outside, and I want to get out to the guest house. Take a peek out here. Hey, we have a little rabbit here. Hello. How you doing, buddy? All right. Views for miles over these treetops, especially right here. You can see down in the little valley there in the shade, the goats are trying to cool off. Can you see the goats? We'll chase them a little with the drone in a bit. That'll be fun. They don't mind. They need to run. So yeah, so we got this covered area here. You know, you could definitely do different things out here. You can add a deck, you can add more flat work, you can add a swimming pool. Do anything you want out here, pretty much. So let's get over to the guest house. So we'll just go this way. And then we'll walk back a little bit, check out the goats, and then we'll get up in the air. And we'll get in here. I'll get down to all the little details, like what he paid in taxes. Pretty sure this has agri exemption. I'll share that based solely on the low taxes. Remember, this is the guest house. Basically a big open space. Think again if you want to carve out rooms. There is a bedroom and a bath. Actually, I think there's 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. But look how spacious this living room is. I think it's laminate floors. Well, let's check this out. And I want to put the camera down for a second and read off the rest of the details for you. So you've got a bedroom here. These are big bedrooms. Oh, peek in the closet. Let's see. All right, good sized closet. Good sized walk-in closet. Yeah, 1 bedroom and 2 bedroom. And the bedroom. So this is the smaller one, but still not small. Okay, check this out. Check out this closet, and we'll get into the bathroom. Okay, this one's not as big, but it is a small walk-in. Bathroom right here. Sink, commode, and we have like a stall shower here. All right. I'm glad the AC is working good in here. It is hot out today. Where should I put this? Let's put it over here. All right, guys. Sorry for the jump around there. Let me pull out my paper. I'm Seth Capel again. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. But this is actually a ton of fun getting to tour all these acreage properties for the videos and with my wonderful clients who I've been out showing as well, all over Central Texas. So we are here at 7651 FM 243 in Bertram. Now we are south of Oatmeal. So there's actually the same address north of Bertram that is a different place. So don't go there. The acreage is actually 23.66, as you saw. Main house, guest house, which you're in right now, the shop, chicken coop, rabbit house. So of course, you know, you could use any of these spaces however you choose. maybe a little family compound. We've had some nice family compounds on the channel lately. We have the one in Cedar Park, which hopefully you recently saw. That's 5 acres in Cedar Park with a main house, like a luxury barndominium house, 1 story, and then the guest house there and a big shop over there. That's a great property if you're looking for something close in, super close in. You know, hit me up. I'd be happy to share all the info on that one with you. But this one here, let's see if it has a breakdown of the main house. Yes, main house, 3,300 square feet. The guest house, which you're in right now, 1,500 square feet. So 33 and 15, those are approximate. And you have a 750 square foot shop, garage. There's that area that's covered for an RV. And, so the property is completely fenced with an 8-foot game fence. And it has about 1.6 acre rain-fed pond. So you saw the pond, and that is a 1.6 acre pond. There's a lot more details. There's a whole bunch of attachments. If you like everything on this property or have questions, of course, reach out to me. If you scan this QR code right here, it will initiate a text message to me, and it will even put the address of this property and address it. All you have to do is hit send. It will send it directly to my cell phone. And that way we can connect, I can answer any questions you have, and we can, you know, get together and help you with your search, show you this property, if this is the right one for you. And of course, list price, I'll tell you in a second. We have the taxes. Tax rate is very low, but it's even lower than that because of ag exemption. I believe it's not listed as ag exempt, but I'll tell you the taxes. You tell me if you think it's ag exempt. We'll confirm. But the tax rate is 1.33, super low tax rate, definitely near the bottom of the range of tax rates that we have on the channel. The actual tax, and this may have been for last year, so we'll verify which year. I think it says 2024, was $7,056, $7,000 total for everything that you see here. That's why I think there must be, or maybe there was, an ag exemption before. Maybe there still is. I can verify that. In any case, the list price, now keep in mind, first of all, the original list price when they first came on the market was close to 1.3 million. Now, 899,000. So 899,000, you've got over 23 acres in Bertram, super close to Liberty Hill, main house, guest house, pond, everything you saw. So I mean, even if you're just buying 23 acres with nothing, it's, you know, in this area, it might be not that much different, 500,000-600,000. So I think I saw one 20 acres for 7. So in any case, great opportunity. Reach out to me. I'm going to get you up in the air. I'm going to first walk back. I want to see the goats up front, up close. And so let's go do that. And then we're going to get up in the air, and I'll share a couple of other properties with you as we fly through this beautiful property. But let's get outside. Hey, let's go out the back door. I didn't even go out here before. Oh, and it even has a spot right here for a washer dryer and a little water tank. So, all right, let's get out here, go check out the goats. Nice and peaceful. We just need to do something on the ground here. I would just do something different on the ground. You could put, clean it up, do pavers if you want, or pour some concrete, do a deck. Plenty of options. So I would say it's not like this property is not like turnkey. I would say for most people, they're going to do a few things, but you're getting so much value that even, like I said, if you're just buying land, you're not going to be that much less. And then you first have to drill a well or get electric and all this stuff. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, Daddy-o. All right. I think that's all I'm going to get. They're not coming over. So let's get up in the air. I appreciate y'all watching, and let me know what questions you have. I should tell you, I don't even think I did this. Let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I try to do that while we're going through the homes, but I'll just spend 30 seconds right now. Again, my name is Seth. I've been a realtor in Central Texas for 19 years, and I specialize in the acreage properties, also new construction. So whatever you're looking for, you know, I've sold over 570 properties over the years, and about half my buyers are purchasing or building new construction. So I've worked with dozens of different builders, everything from your build on your lot to full custom. So whatever questions you have, throw them at me. I'm happy to help. I love serving, and so I'm here for you guys. Appreciate y'all. My direct cell phone is 512-750-8495. Let's get up in the air. Appreciate y'all watching. All right, guys, I want to share with you one or two properties that are on the market right now with no HOA on acreage that are for sale. And keep in mind, in the description of this video, there is a link to my webpage where I have several searches, and one of them is no HOA homes. So if you want a no HOA home, go check that out. But the first one I'm going to tell you about is 130 Draper in Bertram. This is a little bit over 2,000 square feet. Pretty new home. I think it's a new home and brand new construction home on over 3 acres. So 3¼ acre about. Very nice home, 3-car garage. And so that one is listed at $629. Next, there's another property in Bertram on 7 acres, 3,600 square foot home built in 2018. And that one is a little bit more money, 1.2. And I honestly think either of these show you what a great value our feature property is for today. Thank you guys again for watching. Reach out anytime with questions.